Welcome back to the channel and my 2026 walkabout. We're going to start from Tasty Corner, work our way down to Sunshine Bar, and then we'll head off towards San Stefanos Travel, and then to 3Ws. First up, Barras. Anyone got a scrap washing machine? There's some new or upgraded rooms at Barras. I've had a little tour around, and they do look very nice. And they're now offering bed and breakfast on those rooms. And then the other news is the bakery is up for sale. Then we got Thomas Bay up on the right, and quite a lot of flooding, I believe, in the basement with all the rain in the winter, but everything's good now. Akabar's not open yet. Brusco, I think, opened yesterday. And one of the main changes in the village is Pegasus have moved from opposite Condor. They're now in the vacant unit that was next to Sorbers. Then a restaurant I know a lot of people like, which is 2 stars. Swing round so I don't get run over. Bar 38. And then there's the art studio, which is open, I think, mainly at the weekends. I could be wrong. They do all sorts of courses. And then there's Liturgis, one of the 2 travel agencies. As you see, also has a cash machine. They've got an extended cover on the front. Then there's Condor Bar that opened yesterday. And of course, that's where Pegasus used to be. Then again, only just opened yesterday with the shops on the right there. And at the end of the shops is the doctors. And we have the Carrefour supermarket on the left. And next to it is a tattoo bar. So next along is Spiros scooters or Spiros bikes. And then of course down there as well is give me a second. Well, there's the Athena Hotel. The Athena Hotel, and on the left down there is the Aquarius Bar. Then we've got the Athens Bar. That's not open yet, but I've noticed there's been a lot of activity there the last couple of days. And then on the right, there's been quite a refurb of the Silver Moon Bar. I believe they're doing more food in the evenings and drinks. And then there's the Yanis Grill Room. That's the path up to the abandoned hotel where the cat feeding station is. Then we got the Aspar supermarket and Anivia, hope I've pronounced that right, car hire. Then next is the Sunset Bar. Now that one, regulars will know, has been abandoned for quite a few years, but has been being refurbed. I think it was open for some of last year, and I think they're opening the upstairs as apartments. And further up the hill, only big change I've noticed is Teresa's do have much bigger balconies, I think, on the first floor rooms. Right, we'll hop back to the T-junction and go towards San Stefanos Travel. We'll start with Tasty Corner, who I believe last year had some challenges with getting hold of staff, but did this year seem to be doing well, which is great to see. And then got El Greco on the left, who stay open during the winter, but I think only weekends. Silver Star on the right there. We had a nice afternoon drinking with some friends there the other day, which was great fun. And then we're staying over here at Little Prince. Obviously they've got the cocktail bar. And then you've got the main restaurant beyond, which is run by Aris, who used to be at Barolo. Just swing back because that's Spetzirico. She's been open for a couple of years now. Used to be where Two Stars was. And then there's Fascia, little fashion shop next door. That's the Little Prince main restaurant. Then another cash machine. There's one by Tasty Corner. I think there's one in Thomas Bay. Ironic thing is, up in Avaliotis, the nearby village, there isn't one cash machine. Then there's Munchie next door, which hasn't opened up yet. And then we'll swing over to this because a lot of people have been asking on the Facebook groups about the the new hotel being built, or apartments. I believe this is owned by the people that own Little Prince. We'll have a look over the fence in a minute. And there's Palia Maria. It's one of the places I believe does currency exchange. Great little shop as well. And then I'm going to prod you over the wall and hopefully you'll get a bit of a view. So on the right we've got Sakala, which I think has just opened. I've never actually eaten in there, but I believe they've got amazing toilets. Don't ask me how I know. And then the other side is Olympia, and they've been doing some modifications. They've made the restaurant smaller. There's Stadios, and they're making some apartments. And I believe the restaurant is going to be more sort of pool snack, but still doing food. I believe they've extended it at the right hand end there. And coming up on your left there is another gift shop. Again, do a lot of olive wood and other bits and pieces. Also do a lot of signs if you want a little memento of San Stefanos. And then we've got the Yosemite bar on the left, which is just on the point of opening. I noticed earlier they were stocking the fridge up. Then on the right is another refurbishment. I believe the structure up the top is for a hot tub, but that one's been progressing quite slowly over the last few years. Then we got Margarita's supermarket, and there's the Margarita apartments further down there. And then there is San Stefanos Travel. And then if you carry on up this road, you come to Casa Nostra, which is not open till the 18th of May, I believe. Navsika Hotel, that's just opened. Where else? There is obviously the Manthos and Sandhill and Waves restaurants. I think they're all open. So there, right, we'll head back up to the T-junction and head towards 3Ws. Okay, we're on the final run down towards 3Ws. There's Yanni's Grill restaurant. Had a lovely meal there the other night. And then we're going to walk our way along. just to say, if anyone's interested in coming to San Stefanos, there's 2 great Facebook groups. And what I'll do is I'll put the link to both of them in the description below. So next up is Town Pizza. I think during the winter they're open just over the weekend, but they're now open all week long. And then a lot of people remember this as Barolo, a restaurant, but it closed a couple of years ago and it's now been converted into a villa, and obviously it's now got this big wall around it. I believe it's opening in the next couple of months. And then if anyone needs their washing doing, that's the laundry. And then alongside is one of the olive wood shops.
Thank you.
And next along is the 3W bar, and they have the quiz of the week. This one without Nicholas Parsons. And also on a Sunday they have Luca Mardis. There's Margarita. And you can carry on walking up here. Ultimately you can take the road up into Arillas, or if you turn left at the tennis court it'll take you up towards Arillas. Hope you found that useful, and probably catch you next year.